The Louis Studio. This is cheap beer for you to drink. My name is JJ. Okay, thanks again to a friend of the channel for picking this one up for me. This one's a strange beer. So this is real American beer. This is, of course, Hulk Hogan's beer. And I really didn't have an interest in doing this beer um, until, of course, Hulk Hogan passed away. I was never a big Hulk Hogan guy or wrestling guy in general. I was never really into wrestling. I knew this existed, but this isn't sold in my market. So this isn't sold in like the Dayton area where I am, but it is sold in Columbus and Cincinnati. I've seen it when I go to places like Jungle Gyms. I maybe if it was sold in my area, I would have picked it up sooner. I knew it existed, but again, not being huge into wrestling or Hulk Hogan or anything like that, I guess I never really wanted to pick it up. But I figured now that he has sadly passed, give his beer a shot. Why not? And I'll be curious to know how long they continue to make this, if it's a good beer at all. Let's try it out. Real American beer. It's light beer brewed in the USA, proudly serving the real American spirit. Ah, there's more on this can. Very hard to read. It's silver on silver. America's at its best when united, and if there's one thing we can all agree on, it's the simple pleasure of sharing a beer. That's why we started Real American Beer, to bring people together, one beer at a time. Signed, Hulk Hogan. 4.2% alcohol. Do we have the calories on here? 110. Uh, Brewed and bottled by the Real American, La Crosse, Wisconsin, and under special agreement, Chicago, Illinois, and St. Paul, Minnesota, and Clearwater, Florida, and Denver, Colorado. So this is contract brewed by a lot of places. I was trying to look it up. There is a Great Central Brewing. I think City Brewing makes it as well. There's obviously quite a few places for all those cities to be named. Florida? Is that what FL is? I think my can was made in Clearwater, Florida. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what the FL at the bottom is. All right, Real American Beer. Let's try it out. Packaging's pretty cool. A lot of red, white, and blue going on. Some Hulk Hogan there. Pretty much everything it says. Real American. I say beer. Yeah, there's the beer. We'll leave that right there. It smells kind of nice. It smells familiar. It's kind of reminded me of that American light beer that I tried, at least smell wise. Good looking pour. Smells like a nice, fresh, light beer. A little darker than I imagined. The head went away very quickly, very bubbly. Let's try it out. Real American Beer. Ooh, that's surprised that's 110 calories. That's a really sweet light beer. Um, wow, noticeably sweeter than most light beers. That's odd. Super drinkable though, but not much flavor besides a very interesting amount of sweetness there. That's huh. I wasn't expecting that. I'm surprised it's only 110 calories. That tastes like 130 calories worth of beer or more. Nothing offensive though. I mean, that's I mean, if I was at an event and this was the only light beer there, I'd be happy. If there were other choices, like if there was a High Life, this is like a sweeter High Life. I would take a High Life over this, or High Life Light. Um, I'd say it's comparable to something like that. Yeah, like a almost tastes like that, but like a I keep saying sweet, but really, like it just kind of tastes like sugary. And not much. That's the only. I'm not getting much of the hops. That's. It's not bad, but I don't think I would pick this up again. This was $14 for a 12 pack of cans, so it's not quite your bargain cheap beer either. You're paying closer to craft beer pricing for a beer that I don't think is worth it at that point. If this was marked down to like $9.99, yeah, I'd say maybe you're more likely to pick it up then. But especially at $14, 13.99 I think before tax is what this was. I think it was found at a Walmart in Columbus. Yeah, I'd have a garage beer or man, what are some of the other? If a craft brewery around you makes a light beer, I would pick that up over this. And I would especially pick up like High Life Light or something in almost any light beer. Budweiser Select. I'd pick that up. It's not too dissimilar from that. Um, yeah, I thought I would like this one a little more. It's not bad. Like it's if it was any worse, I would say it's not that great. It's not bad, but for the price and it doesn't taste that great. It's one of the worst light beers out there, but it's not bad. There are many more I'd rather drink than this. Real American beer. Yeah, this is damn, pick up that American Light if you want a beer that says America on it. Get the American Light. Much better than this right here. Uh, Sorry to the Hulk Hogan and wrestling fans. Um, just not into this. Not very much. Let me know your thoughts on it if you've had it, if you think it's worth the price or what the price is around you. I'll be on the lookout for more beers. Finally got around to trying it. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Um, okay beer. Cheap beer for you to drink. If you see anything new out there, let me know. Other than that, thanks for watching.